When we travel, we rely on the implicit safety of the spaces we rent. We hand over a credit card, take a plastic key card, and expect the room to be a clean, private sanctuary the moment we drop our bags. In July 2010, Jennifer Steger arrived in Kansas City, Missouri, looking for exactly that kind of rest after a long day on the road. She checked into a budget motel that looked completely ordinary. It was the type of place built for convenience. Rows of identical doors and standard amenities that suggested nothing out of the ordinary. Inside room 14, however, Jennifer immediately noticed a foul, overpowering odor. She notified the staff, but they couldn't identify the source. With no other rooms available in the fully booked motel, she decided to stay. The desire for a simple night of sleep often overrides our survival instincts. To avoid the friction of finding a new hotel late at night, Jennifer rationalized warning signs, convincing herself the smell was likely a plumbing issue or an old carpet. She spent the evening trying to normalize the situation. She turned on the television and unpacked, eventually climbing into the bed to try and sleep through the stench. The smell was inescapable, concentrated at the bed frame. The scent of rot filled the room, radiating directly upward from the hollow cavern beneath the mattress. It wasn't drifting from the vents. It came from the furniture she rested on. Jennifer spent the night in the dark as the smell grew stronger, inches away from a discovery she couldn't yet imagine. For hours, she remained completely unaware of what lay directly beneath her. The horror of that night lived in the quiet gap between Jennifer and the secret beneath. She was resting on top of a horrific physical reality that would haunt her the moment the lights came up. The next morning, maintenance workers entered room 14 to finally resolve the complaint. They began a systematic sweep to trace the source of the lingering smell. They ruled out the bathroom, checked the drains and the plumbing, narrowing their search to the center of the living area. Then their attention turned to the bed. When they grabbed the edge and lifted the mattress to look inside the box spring, they saw what had been causing the odor. A decomposing human body had been concealed entirely within the bed's structural frame. Police sealed off the motel and began a homicide investigation. Forensic teams in hazmat suits collected evidence from the site of the discovery. Lifting the mattress acted as a threshold. In an instant, a standard hotel complaint became a public police procedural, exposing a crime that had been hidden in the most intimate part of the room. Authorities identified the victim as 24-year-old Alisha Bromfield. She was reported missing days earlier, and her disappearance now linked directly to the motel. Detectives had to work backward from the discovery. Detectives prioritized reconstructing Alisha's final known movements to understand how she ended up inside the bed. Mapping Alisha's disappearance against the motel's occupancy logs revealed exactly who was in the building. Isolating the overlaps on this timeline pointed investigators towards a specific suspect who had contact with Alisha during her final hours. Forensic timeline construction brought order to the case. It transformed a static crime scene into a map of a killer's movements, leading detectives directly to their prime suspect. As detectives examined the logs, they uncovered a disturbing detail. Jennifer Steger was not the only person to stay in room 14 while the body was hidden there. The logs showed that multiple guests had cycled through the room. Each one slept in that bed, oblivious to the fact that a murder victim remained hidden just inches beneath the mattress. The case became a fixture of true crime discussions online. It drew attention because of the sheer number of people who smelled the evidence of a crime, but didn't realize what it was until it was reported in the news. We expect a rented room to be a sanitized, empty space. This case proves those appearances can be preserved even while a crime is hidden in plain sight, using our own desire for comfort against us. It is a reminder that threats are often mundane. They don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they are just quiet secrets tucked into the hollow spaces of our everyday lives. Jennifer Steger's experience left a lasting impact on anyone who heard it. It ensures that the next time you walk into a hotel room and notice a strange, lingering smell, you won't just ignore it. You will check beneath the bed.